Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and what's up? Hey everybody, I'm Stacy and welcome back to my channel. To all of my existing subscribers and to all my new subscribers, hello. Sit down, get a drink, get a snack, and welcome to this week's video. All right, you guys are probably wondering after looking at the title and the thumbnail, and you're wondering why I'm sitting in here. Well, we're going to do this video different from the other two spaces that we did in the house. So if you guys want to know how I did my before and after of my front bedroom, which is now my sneaker room creative space, stay tuned. All right, well, this room, I'm going to tell you really quick, and I'm going to try to do a quick, and then we're going to go into the tour. That is how we're going to do it. Basically, I was working on the front bedroom and kitchen at the same time because I had a lot of ideas swirling around in my head about what to do with the bedroom. The kitchen was a no-brainer. I knew what I was doing. It was just getting the materials and then having to re-get materials. If you guys want to know how my kitchen, how you guys can kind of see the kitchen right there. You guys can see the wall right there. You could kind of tell what I did with the kitchen. If you guys want to see that, I'm going to have it linked above. Also, also the entryway video will be linked above. It is also in my new home journey playlist, so you guys can see all the condos that I looked at. Funny thing is, the 1 year anniversary of being for the offer being accepted on the condo that I didn't get just was the other day. Hilarious. No big deal. We'll get on to something else. Anyway, so this is what happened. As you guys know, I moved into my condo, what was it, September of last year. No, it was August of last year. It was like end of summer. End of summer of last year, I moved in. Basically, that room had boxes in it. And pretty much all the boxes that were in there were all of my shoes, sneakers and regular shoes. I had 11 total extra large boxes from Lowe's. That was what was in there. And I think a couple of boxes actually went into my room by mistake, but no big deal. So that room had like my Christmas tree, those boxes, stuff like that was all in that room for a while, until I finally got up and said, okay, I'm going to freaking paint. So first, I had the room already unpacked and all my shoes were sitting around me. My desk was already set up. My computer was set up. Everything was done. So then I made the decision to go ahead and paint the room. I pulled everything out, pulled everything in here. My living room was overrun with shoes, not once, but 3 times during this whole process. So basically, I pulled everything out of the room and I painted all the walls in sterling white from Sherwin-Williams, which is the color that is on the walls behind me. Pretty much every room in this house but my primary bedroom is all in sterling white from Sherwin-Williams. As you all know, my primary bedroom is in peppercorn from Sherwin-Williams. So I painted the room. I painted it all on a Saturday night while listening to different podcasts. And that was so much fun. But I really wish I prepared the room a lot better. But actually, I was kind of being a little messy with the painting. But we're not going to get into all of that. Anyway, painted the room, got that done. Brought everything back in the room. Then it was time to start figuring out what to do with the room. So the first things that I did was I put up 4 cubes from Project 62 from Target. Those 4 cubes house my 4 favorite sneakers in different styles. You guys are going to see that in the room tour. And I'm not going to get too far into that. So the very first idea that I had for the room was I was going to get Billy bookcases from IKEA, which that's the standard. A lot of people go with the Billy bookcases. But I did a count of how many shoes I actually owned. Sneakers. Not my heels, my boots, my loafers, work shoes, things like that. And I did not have enough room to house the Billy bookcases and put every shoe, every sneaker in there and be able to grow. So I had to kind of nix that idea. The next idea I ended up going with was I was going to go with floating shelves. And I ended up buying a set of floating shelves from Project 62 from Target. And I was going to put those over the computer to like put like my degrees and my high school diploma, things like that on there. And then like some pops, make that side a little bit more decorative, and then do the rest of the shelving with the shoes. I discovered that wall doesn't have very many studs. So, yeah, that didn't work out. I mean, when I tried to put in one screw, I put in an anchor and a screw, and it fell into the wall. So that did not work. So the next idea I was going to go with was shelving with brackets. Okay, I think that may work better, which actually it did work on one wall, as you guys are going to see in the tour. It worked on one wall over my computer, so I ended up putting all the tote bags there. So then I said, okay, well, if that's gonna work there, then what am I gonna do? Let's try the rest of the room. It didn't work in the rest of the room. The very back wall, which is my normal backdrop, I couldn't get the screws to go into the wall. Studs were in odd places. It was just a weird, sorry, allergies are crazy. I'm scratching my nose. It was ridiculous. So I had to scratch the idea. Took the shelves back to Lowe's along with the brackets. That was almost $100 of shelves and brackets. Or no, it was over $100 in shelves and brackets. I'm sorry, it was almost $200. Took all that back and then went back to the drawing board and went to Amazon and found 2 different types of boxes. Extra large boxes to hold all like my Jordan 1 highs, all my high Air Force Ones, things like that. And then I got regular smaller size boxes for like my regular Air Force Ones, my Adidas Superstars, and all my other shoes that are actually smaller in stature. So I did that around 2 walls, and it ends up working a lot better for everything. And then as you guys are going to see the rest of the room and how it all comes out. But it was, I'm going to say it took a lot of work. I started the room in February. I just finished it last week. and it's May 12th. And I wanted all 3 of these rooms done by the end of March. So that was supposed to be my first quarter, 1 room a month. And we're in May. That's how long it took for me to get the room done. I'm going to have links for everything in the room below, with the exception of the bookcases where my albums sit in, because those were, those bookcases, they came from Steelcase. And they were damaged bookcases. You guys know I used to work at an office furniture dealership. So some of the stuff in here I didn't pay for. So I'm going to go through and show you guys everything one by one so you guys can get a better view of the room. So without further ado, here is my finished creative space, sneaker room, handbag room, blogging room, vlogging room, all that fun stuff, my front bedroom. Okay, as you walk in the room, you see, the first thing you see, besides all the albums and the shoes, is a clothing rack full of brand new stuff that I haven't worn yet. Well, because I haven't left the house. We're in a panorama. You know, I don't leave the house. Next, you're going to see a tote bag from Kate Spade over there. Underneath all the clothes, you got some workout stuff. Got my Alex drawers. That's my printer sitting on that holds some, let's see, we got some extra shoestrings in there. We also have some extra wallets, things like that in that Alex drawer. Next, we go over to the front wall where my favorite 4 pairs of sneakers that are in the cubes from Project 62. And underneath, we got my box sets music and DVD, some of my favorite things. And also my album collection, if you guys remember my album collection from my older videos. Getting a little closer, you can see some of my favorite things. There's Santana's Swing of the Light, which is one of my favorite albums of all time. And on the other side is all the hip hop, where I got the Chronic and some 50 Cent over there. And next we're going to turn to my desk setup, where over my desk are 2 rows of my tote bags that I'm a tote girl. I think y'all know that. My desk and the Alex drawers are from IKEA. That is a iMac that I picked up back in 2018. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my turntable, where I have the Air Jordan 1 High Twist. Those are the sneaker for this video. And next is the star of the show, the sneaker boxes. I picked up both sets of boxes, all these shoe boxes from Amazon. I start out with Air Jordans, and I go all the way over into Adidas. I have more handbags sitting on top of those boxes, kind of a display, and plus I carry them all. The extra large boxes, they hold Jordan highs and Jordan mids, and I can keep them standing up. That's a pair of Jordan 1 mid pomegranates that I picked up at the end of last year. And then over on the other side, these are the regular shoe boxes that I can put in, like my Nike Air Maxes. Those are a pair of Air Max 95 Kim Jones collab that I picked up last year, 2 years ago. I can't remember. I think they were last year. And there's some more close-ups of the boxes. Those are some of my Air Force Ones that I have, and more of the extra large boxes. Then if you go up, there's more of my handbag collection up there. There's an empty spot because my Gucci backpack is the current bag that I'm carrying. You'll see it in another video. It'll be back up there soon enough. And like I said, this is my desk setup from IKEA. My chair is from Amazon. And one more once over on this side of the room, and then we're going to go ahead and leave. And that's it for the room tour. For this video, I hope you guys enjoyed the room tour. Everything from when you walk in to when you walk out. That room is, I'm gonna tell you, that room is so cool. I've actually already recorded 3 videos in there already. Those 3 videos are going to come after these, so you guys can see the room as you know, as I sit in it. And I'm going to tell you, viewfinder's right there. And and sitting in front of this camera, looking behind me in that viewfinder and seeing the Virgil bag from IKEA and my backpacks and the shoes behind me. It was, man, I almost teared up because I did this myself. So it was really cool. The room is not fully finished. There are some things I am going to do. I'm probably next year, probably going to get an overhead light put in, because I think I told you guys before, both of my bedrooms do not have overhead lights. I'm either going to do an overhead light or get a lamp put in, or both. Don't know yet, still kind of figuring that out. There's some decorative things I want to do. I do have a poster I want to get hung. Just stuff I want to do in there. I'm still trying to figure out. If there's any questions that you guys have about anything in a room, like I said, I'm going to have everything linked below that went in the room. Everything that I can link, I'm going to have linked below. Also, if you guys just have any questions for me in regards to the room, talk to me below. I'll answer you guys as quickly as I can. And that's going to be it. I am on lunch and I have 11 minutes, a little more than 11 minutes, and I have to get over here to the pay station and make some money. So if you guys like videos like this and want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Liking and subscribing are free of charge to any and everyone. If you guys want to read my thoughts and things that I'm talking about, go over to my webpage, sneakersandhandbags.net, where I just talk about just random stuff and what I feel and things like that. And that's it. I'm going to get out of here. I hope you guys like the room. I surely do. And anybody that has seen the room actually likes the room. And they say it looks like a store. Does kind of give me, you know, store vibes. Like in a future video, you guys, I mentioned I used to work at Champs. Back in the 90s, I used to work in Champs. So that, you know. So let me get out of here. Love, peace, hair products, lifestyle, sneakers, handbags, and all that fun stuff. Bye.